Assalamu alaikum. I'm Alvina Haseeb, lecturer of Human Development and Family Studies from University of Agriculture, Faisalabad. Topic today I am presenting is mind-brain relationship. Mind and brain have a great importance in the field of psychology nowadays and in the field of development. Every human being have related to the mind and brain relationships. Biological psychology of behavior depicts that it is the study of physiological, evolutionary, and developmental mechanisms of behavior and experience. It has strong emphasis on brain and its functioning. By considering neuron and glia, brain functioning can be more understandable. Neurons are neural cells, and glia are non-nerve cells, which are specialized for particular functions. Four categories of biological explanations of behavior are physiological, ontogenetic, evolutionary, and functional. Physiological related to the physiological bodies, and ontogenetic related to the development of opposed species, and evolutionary related to the evolution from time to time, and the functional related to the function of the behaviors. Mind-brain problem is the main issue which is to be focused in nowadays scenario. Mind-brain problem has variety of explanations. This relationship is also stated as mind and our body relationship. Deep understanding of a behavior is tied to each of the context of brain and mind. There are some ideas of mind existence, and which are also known as that philosophical positions of mind. There are three philosophical positions of mind: dualism, monism, and solipsism. Dualism depicts that it is a belief that there are different kind of substances that exist independently. It is common belief among the scientists, and it is also defended by French philosophers. But the concept of dualism is rejected by most of the neuroscientists. On the other hand, monism, which is a idea of mind existing, it refers that a belief that the universe is only comprised on one type of substance. Maybe it is materialism, maybe it is mentalism, or it is identity position. The third idea of mind existence and philosophical position of mind refers to the solipsism. Solipsism is belief that I'm alone conscious. Solipsism are all the solipsism are monists. This is a confirmed concept of the theorists. Difficulty of knowing other minds and problem of their minds can be categorized into two options. One option is referred to as early problems, and the other is known as hard problems. Some fundamental questions arouse in our mind when we are listening to anything related to our brain and mind. That why is consciousness a property of brain activity? What kind of brain activity produce consciousness? How does brain activity produce consciousness? Although that consciousness is not observable, moreover, it is often difficult to define and explain. But we can understand the consciousness of an individual's brain or human brain with the help of brain and mind relationship. Here you are able to see that brain and mind relationship is depicted in according to the 6 parts of the brain. Our brain is divided into 6 parts physically, but each physical part of the brain is related to the our functioning of our mind. For example, frontal lobe, which is present here, it is directed to control the functions of planning, reasoning, problem solving, morality, personality, social skills, recognizing and regulating emotions, motor functions, motor speech area of Broca. Parental lobe, which is this part of our brain, it is developed for or it is directed to control the recognizing sensations, body positions and objects, senses of time, space, reading, comprehension area, association between functions, and other lobes of our brain. Temporal lobe are these two hemispheres, which are right and left hemispheres. These are responsible for understanding, language, hearing, speech, memory, learning, sensory speech area of Wernicke. Now, occipital lobe is situated at the back of our brain, and this lobe is responsible for vision and integrating visual information, color, shape, and distances. Now, there are two parts which are at the above edge of our spinal cord and below our brain. This is known as brain stem and cerebellum. Cerebellum is responsible for balance and muscular coordination between our whole body. And brain stem is responsible for regulation of heat, beats, respiration, body temperature, and other essential body functions. Mind-brain relationship depicted that brain is a moist computer made of gray matter that sits in our skull. Brain is a physical part, and mind the abstract operating system that runs on top of the moist computer. You can easily distinguish between brain and mind when you are able to see this slide. Brain is simply a hardware, whereas mind is a software of that hardware. If software is absent, brain will not work. Non-physical abstract mind have thoughts, emotions, attitude, and memories, whereas brain have physical aspect, almost about 100 billion neurons combined to make a human brain. Higher brain, two cerebral hemispheres it have, lower brain, midbrain, pons, and medulla. Brain and mind, it is an abstract entity. Mind is an abstract entity, and brain is physical entity. Mind is not made up of any cells. It is hypothetical. Brain is made up of, mind is not a tangible thing. Brain is made up of vessels and these things. It doesn't have, mind doesn't have a definite structure or shape. Brain have a defined definite structure. Brain coordinates movements, functions, and feelings of the body. However, the mind, it refers to a person's conscience. It calculates your consciousness. It understanding thoughts and processes. It controls your thoughts and processes. Last but not the least, society, brain, and mind, they equally combine to develop the personality of individuals and to develop the and maintain the mind-brain relationship of the individual. Brain is responsible for measurable neural correlates of the body in the brain. Mind is responsible for perception of body features and the sexual identity of the individuals. However, society on the upper board, cultural bound norms of body appearance and modification. When society and brain overlaps, they result in neural correlation of empathy and contagions. And when society and mind overlaps, they results in comparison of own body against cultural and subcultural normative body. When mind and brain overlaps, they result in neural correlation of xenomelia. Now, these three things combine to make the form of neural correlates of empathic reactions to others' body morphology, which result in high brain-mind relationship. Thank you so much.